This is DJ Cornsweat. I am demoing CV Funk's Chordcaster by Cody Greery. Yep. And this is release candidate 3. So I'm just messing around with the basic functionality. I only have a single a single stage right now in the chord sequencer. I should probably just read. I should probably read what this module is from the author themselves. Okay. Could probably. Well, don't know if I can even copy paste it. It's a 6-note polyphonic voice like no other, with fully loaded sequencing, modulation, mixing, and delay effects in chain. You will have the power of a full polysynth and a convenient interface. Sequence chords, voicing, rhythms, chords, voicings, and rhythms per bar, and much more. Each step can recall all 42 knob parameters and 20 button states, letting you have precise control over the I don't know how to say timbre. The timbre, time signatures, BPM, and sound processing. It's supposed to be used with Polymap, which is like a polymapping module. Yeah, so I'm just going through on one stage here. And I'm just going to play this one stage a little bit more before I try and do some of the programming on multi-stages, just to see. I just want to go through more notes and stuff like that, but I'm going to play with that a little bit more, and then I'll try and do some of the programming and see how that goes. So I'm going to go back to kind of what I was doing. Feel free to ask questions in the chat. Maybe I can post a link. Maybe the link will probably get nixed by Nightbot. Oh well, so I won't post a link, but you could probably Google search Chordcaster manual. Where even is this? It's on GitHub under Cody Greery's GitHub. Let's see here. Oops. Nope, don't do that. Paste is gonna work. Get wrecked. Yep. Let's see. Oh well. All right. We're going to start it back up again. Stoners in the house. Enthusiastic electrons in the house. So that's kind of the caster part of it, chord caster. It's a reference, I believe, to, like an overdriven guitar. I think that's I feel like that's kind of one of the goals of this module, is to embody that. I'm going to take off the gain and I'm going to go to the other direction here, where I'm going to show the more softer side of this module. And so I'm going to analyze, start from scratch, go back down to one stage, and turn down the gain. All right, so now we're going to do some kind of piano-like noises. It'll be just kind of similar to what I was messing with before. I know I said I was going to get into programming. I'm not going to do the programming yet. I'm just going to explore the non-gain side, the non-overdriven side of the chordcaster, just to give an example of kind of the range. I'm not sending any MIDI to it at the moment. It's just what's selected. Yeah, I should have gotten a keyboard and plugged it into this, but my key step's kind of broken. Okay, all right, now we're going to try programming this, and I may be consulting the manual. This may not be as cool or as exciting than what I just did. So that's the disclaimer. You have been warned. We're going to turn play off. We're going to take a quick peek here at the manual. Oh, more pages. All right, looks fairly straightforward. Notes. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to try and do is I think I'm going to try and program the notes with the note section here. So we're going to go record, and all that's going to become highlighted. Are we currently... Oh, yep, we're unmuted. Okay. Are we? We don't have play going on. Okay, we got some C major chords trotting along here. I am cooking. It's funny, it's like, oh yeah, I'm cold, and then I start streaming and the heart rate goes up. People are watching you. Be anxious. They're gonna take your deer meat. I don't have any deer. I don't have any venison right now. But if I did, you were gonna take it. Okay. What is going on? It's just like I haven't done anything, so that's why I'm a little bit confused right now. I'm gonna try analyzing. I'm gonna try deleting this. There may be a little bit of like weird residual something going on here. Try again. Okay, so then we're gonna record. Oh, edit's not on. What if I don't play? Can I edit this stuff if I'm not playing? Reverse. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I think I'm getting it. Let's just change some... Nope. Play. So it's changing the clock and some notes. Or I thought it was. Beats. Knob positions. Let's just go crazy. Let's break it. This is your warning that I'm going to try and break this module right now. really like C. It looks going back to C, which I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong here. I'm sure it's user error. Copies only the current stage. Copies all stages up to the current stage. Paste. Nope. All right. Let me just, let's go back to what I was doing before, and I'm gonna have a peek at the manual while it kind of plays away. So we're gonna initialize. Actually, all we gotta do is just go down to 1. it's getting a little out of hand because it's recording all the knob positions with this recording functionality. So that's the sequencer part of it, and so like I'm kind of playing with fire there. But I think that's all I can really figure out for now. Although maybe I'll try one more thing here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna stop. If you notice, I brought marbles in here, and I just started hooking up stuff into the inputs here. But I'm gonna turn recording off, and I'm going to analyze. But let's restart here. See these? I'm just do I need to like bring it in from scratch? Possibly. All right. So I'm just gonna hook it back up to marbles. Clock input. I'm gonna need an external clock just because now we're quickly getting out of control here, but that's cool. Okay, so external clock, blah, 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 blah. One of this is going to go into marbles. Other one's going to go into the chord caster. I'm going to put the audio here. So it has to be in play mode. I'm just going to play a blank sequence. Let's just go down to 4 steps. 4 steps is manageable, 4 beats per step. And we'll go back to stage 1. So it's changing it there. And if I just record once, okay, so I hit record once for the first step. Let's try it for the second step. All right, tried it for the second step. Oops. Record for the third step. Record for the fourth step. Okay. Okay. So we recorded stuff from, all right, so it looks like we recorded stuff from marbles into the volt per octave, and I had to click kind of record every time. Makes sense. And so we have 4 stages. Hooray! Can I see? Can you select how many voices? So there's an oscillator multiplier, and let's go look at the manual. Manual says, I guess it was 6 voice. It's a 6 note. So it's, I mean, 1 voice per note. So yeah, there's an oscillator. So I assume this is just 1. I assume, probably wrong, that each one of these notes is a voice, and then I can multiply it by the oscillator. So if I multiply the oscillator, so that sounds kind of chorusy, right? So that's going to be adding those up. I can, if I set the beat to 0, it stops a particular note within the chord from playing. So I can, you know, I was doing this earlier in the stream, right, where it's just 1, and there's 2, there's 3. All right. I think that's all for now. I mean, I guess I can open it up to questions. Therese, you got any more questions? Anyone else got any questions in the chat before I shut it down? Gonna drink some water. All right. Hydrate. Yeah. Okay, that's it from me for this stream. Thanks for hanging out and going on the journey with me. I'll probably work on this more as I figure out this module. It's a pretty complicated module. It's very deep. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you all later.